Function. A function is a relation in which each possible input value leads to exactly one output value. We say the output is a function of the input. The input values make up the domain, and the output values make up the range. Given a relationship between two quantities, we want to determine whether the relationship is a function. First thing we need to do is identify the input values. Number two, we're going to identify the output values. And number three, if each input value leads to only one output value, classify the relationship as a function. If any input value leads to two or more outputs, then we do not classify the relationship as a function. So for example 1, we want to determine if the menu price lists are functions. The coffee shop menu shown in figure 2 consists of items and their prices. We have a plain donut, which is $1.49. We have a jelly donut, which is $1.99. And we have a chocolate donut, which is $1.99. So for part A, we want to determine, is price a function of the item? So we're going to begin by considering the input as the items on the menu. So we're saying that the items are going to be the input. So we're saying this represents the input, and then the price is going to represent the output. Okay, and so the output values are then the prices, and if we look at this, we can say each item on the menu corresponds to one price. So we can say that the price is a function of the item. Okay, now the next question says, is the item a function of the price? So what it's saying here is that two items on the menu have the same price. So this now becomes the input according to the question, and this is the output. So if we consider the prices to be the input values and the items to be the output, then the same input value could have more than one output associated with it. So what it's saying here is that you have a price here, which is the input, goes to a plain donut, but then this input of $1.99 goes to two outputs. And therefore we would say that in part B, the item is not a function of price.